perception and design. In this video, we are going to talk a little bit about the parameters that are important when designing products and services. Good design is a difficult task as there are many aspects to consider. Depending on the scenario where the product or service is used, a design might have different requirements. There is a wide spectrum of users with different needs, and good design tries to make life easier for as many people as possible. The presented design parameters are based on a user-focused design. Let's start with the first one. Physical characteristic of users. Strength. The muscle mass that each person has is different, so when using a product, the perception between heavy or lightweight might change from person to person. Age. Upon reaching a certain age, the body weakens and it's prone to diseases of all kinds, including diseases that affect the locomotor system of our body. Disability. There are endless disabilities that affect people. These circumstances change how a person interacts with their surroundings. Is the user just one person, or is it a family? Perhaps 1,000 soccer fans. Depending on the number of people, a specific design can be totally different. Sensory skills of users. Hearing and vision. Not all of us perceive sounds and image in the same way. Depending on whether or not we have some type of disability, the sounds or what we see can be perceived with greater or less intensity. Someone with poor eyesight could perhaps not be able to read the information board in a train station. Voice. The vast majority of products or services on the market do not have required voice interaction with the user. However, for products such as an elevator, it is important to take into account that the user might be deaf and can't communicate if he is trapped. Concentration. An important aspect to consider is that our perception levels usually vary depending on the time of the day, the person's emotional situation, and their stress levels. The brain as storage and processing unit. Experience. It is the first time for a user to interact with the product or has been doing it for years. This influences hugely the perception if a product is boring or entertaining. Level of knowledge. The product requires some types of training or its use, or it can be used right away. This is an important topic because good design have to be as self-explanatory as possible. Language. When designing products, especially products such as voice notification system in airports or train stations, users might not understand if they not speak the official language of the country. Misinterpreting the symbolisms of signs is something that can happen due to cultural background too. Accidents and mistakes. Errors and accidents happen all the time. A good product must be tolerant with the user and also foresee scenarios where the product is perhaps used for things that have nothing to do with its main function and stay safe for the user. Finally, the weather plays a crucial role in design. Materials behave in different ways depending on temperature. Traffic signs lose their function on a rainy day. It's metal a suitable material for benches in countries where in winter the temperature drops below 10 degrees Celsius. As you could see, design is an extensive and complex field where a large number of factors must be taken into account in order to achieve a result with high standards. Nevertheless, design is an exciting field full of analysis, problem solving, and creativity. In the end, each of us is a designer because we design our own life.